Excuse my voice, I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold. But yesterday we had day one of our organic inspection. It was the day when the inspector comes to the farm and does all the things that they need to look at. And then day two will be done remotely. They'll do it going through all the paperwork. So this is the inspection to verify that we are in fact following organic standards. When I started dealing with organic inspections and stuff in 2004, an inspector would come and inspect your farm or operation, produce a report. Then you would take that report to a meeting. We all gather around the table and we go through everyone's inspection reports. And then each individual farmer would go out of the room, and the ones remaining in the room would talk about it and decide, can this guy be certified or this operation for the next year? But for whatever reason, and I think you know the reason why, this system did not fly on an international level. The way it was done in Canada was the Canadian Food Inspection Agency got involved. Anyways, with that, obviously, the peer review process, they call it, that got ditched. So now we have to pay reviewers to look at the files. There are a variety of codes that have international codes, ISO codes that have to be followed in the whole process. I'm not supposed to feed the inspector when they come. I can't give them coffee and donuts or give them a lunch, or some still accept that, but technically I'm not supposed to because it could be seen as a bribe. Now there's just so much more, I'm going to say, bureaucracy involved in the process. So a lot of us farmers that don't sell internationally would love to have a local system more like the peer review process, so that those customers that are in our area and just want to get good food but want some kind of assurance that it's good food and it's not just me telling you it's good food, can be assured. The peer review process was great. I love it. The problem is that we don't have sufficient numbers to run two different systems in Canada. And what do you call the one system? If one is organic, what's the other? For our part, we have continued with certification. It is expensive, I know, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't add a lot. It's the paperwork and the stress of it. Now, our daughter, as anyone that's been following me knows, our daughter wants to take over the farm, and she really wants us to keep that organic label. If we ditch it, there's a very unlikely chance we would ever get it back. So, for our daughter's sake and for our customers' sake, at least for now, we've continued with the certified organic. We continue to certify as much as we can. We've had to drop the logo from our packaged meats, although our animals are still certified, but that'll be a discussion for another day. Anyways, that's where we're at. But on another note, I was in the field with the inspector and I heard something. And I dropped everything, grabbed the camera, gave the binoculars to the inspector. This is what we saw. And I thought I had missed it for the year.
So how do they call it?
An eastern bluebird. We just happened upon a family of bluebirds making soft cooing sounds as they looked for their morning meal. It's late for them to be heading south, but it was fun to see them one more time and be able to share it with someone else.